How would you like it if there is a way to go viral on social media, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook, very easily by using a brand new app that is using viral content, existing content that you can use? It's legally, I guess, but we're going to discuss that a little later, from other creators that you can use yourself to go viral pretty easily. So I'm here with my good friend Joshua, who's releasing a brand new software that is capable of doing so. So first of all, Joshua, it's awesome to have you here again, man.
Yeah, always good to be here with you.
Absolutely. So yeah, can you tell us a little bit more about the product that you will be releasing? What does it do? What's exciting about it?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've all heard, of influencers and brands and all of that going viral on, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all those different places. And for the longest time, many people have thought that they need to have a big following, they need to have a big brand to be
Hmm.
able to go viral. But over the last couple of years or so, there's been a few new strategies that have been popping up that is allowing pretty much anyone to go viral.
Okay.
And it's using some very specific strategies that makes that process very simple because the beautiful thing about these social video platforms as well is that they've already done a lot of the hard work for us. They have years and years of data. They have years and years of their audience. Now with AI, it makes it even better. Where anytime you open up one of these apps and you start watching some videos, it gathers that data and it starts to show you more of those videos because it learns as you're watching. If you
Hmm.
watch videos, if you watch cat videos, it starts to know that you like watching cat videos, so you just start
Yeah.
seeing cat videos after cat videos after cat
It,
videos.
it tailors it to the person that's watching, and the kind of videos that you're watching. That's what you're going to see on your For You page. That's right.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So, we all are in all these different little groups of niches that they know we like to watch.
Hmm.
So that part has already been done. So these social video platforms, all they need is more of those videos on their platform so they can service their users and be able to
Yeah.
show their users these videos. Now, for the most part, the original content creator, lights that fire, and that video goes viral, and
Hmm.
it goes to all those people that are interested in watching those videos. And then there's a second wave of that video where people are reacting to that video.
Hmm.
And that is what Viral Valet is built around, is being able to create reaction style videos, stitch style videos, which I'm sure many of you have seen as well, where, the original video plays first and then someone comes in after and gives their opinion about that video.
Hmm.
And people love watching these reaction videos. And even,
So
even
so
the
basically so basically what you're saying is you can take existing videos of other users that have gone viral already, and you can post reactions on those videos. Is that allowed?
ex- exactly, yes, it's allowed, it's perfectly legal, and you see average everyday people
Yeah.
using that strategy to go viral.
Yeah.
There's I like to call non-influencers going
Yeah.
viral because it can be your next door neighbor that
Hmm.
watches a video and reacts to it and go boom, it gets sent to that same group of people that watched the original video. It gets serviced with the algorithm. It gets
Hmm.
distributed to that same group of people. So you're riding the wave of the people of the original video. It attracted all these people that wanted to watch that
Yeah.
video, and then you can piggyback off of that viral video
Hmm.
and be shown that video to those people that are interested in that original video.
Yeah.
And there are all kind of people using this: brands, influencers, famous people, non-famous people, your next door neighbor. Everyone is being able to use these type of
Yeah.
videos.
So it's important to find those viral videos in the first place, right? So how do you find those videos? How can you put reaction on those videos? Is that something that your software provides?
Yeah, exactly. So there's multiple ways that you can do this, which is great. And one big thing about this strategy is that people can finally go viral and make money and build an audience with their passions. All
Hmm.
right. For the longest time, all the gurus would teach, no, don't talk about stuff that you like. Focus on, the big four,
Yeah.
the big money making niches. But now people can actually focus on stuff they like to talk about, stuff they
Yeah.
like to watch. So one of the easiest ways is just to open up your phone. and
Yeah.
everything you
So,
like to
so,
watch is
so
going to be right there on your
for
phone.
example, when you see my For You page, this is all about golf because I love watching golf. You say, start a golf channel. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. You can start a golf channel. Me, I like fishing, so I have my fishing page, and I'm just like you. But my For You page is all about fishing videos. So that number one, that is the first place that you can start. Whatever you like watching, you can go ahead and start
Nice.
creating reaction videos to those videos.
Yeah.
And it's the easiest way because it's something you enjoy, something you like talking about. That is, obviously, if you want to be in front of the camera.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be part of the actual creation process, that's fine. I totally get it. So another way that we have is if if you're one of those people that isn't really passionate about anything and you just like watching all kind of stuff,
Mhm.
inside of our platform, we also have a done for you viral video stream pretty much that will constantly updates every day. And you'll be able to go in there, watch videos that have gone viral, and pick one of those and recreate a reaction to that, or or stitch something to that,
Mhm.
and be able to just pick right from in there.
Nice.
And to take it a step further, if you really don't want to be on camera at all, one of our upgrade options, which we'll talk about after, comes built in with a bunch of done for you reactions.
Mm.
Because once I jump into the quick demo, I'll show you guys that some of these reactions, the people reacting to it aren't even saying anything. They don't even say they don't say
they're,
a single word.
they're just watching.
They're just watching and they're recording themselves watching the
Yeah.
original viral video, and then they stitch it together, and that's it. That's all they do. Or they'll say one word like "wow"
Oh,
or facial expressions. That is
wow.
it. That's all they do, and then they just ride the wave of the original video.
Mm. Can you show us the software that you're going to
Yeah,
release, Joshua, so that we
yeah,
have an idea of what it does and yeah, how we
yeah,
can use it
absolutely.
in our advantage?
First, let me show you just some of these examples.
Hmm.
So this guy, you see, he doesn't really say much. He's just like screaming,
Yeah.
making facial expressions. I think this guy says something really simple,
Hmm.
and he's a music teacher reacting to this guy singing. Same with here. This teacher, she doesn't really say much, just facial expressions.
Hmm.
I think neither of these videos say anything. Here in the top, it's just music, and then here he doesn't say anything. He's just
Yeah.
staring at it. So it's amazing that these people are getting millions of views, and they're not saying anything. You're watching someone
Mm.
watch a viral video. That's
Mm.
pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
All right, and then here even like I said, all kind of people are using this. Ty Lopez uses this quite a bit to get people and followers to his page, and then he monetizes it obviously, which is the goal of this.
Yeah.
Here, news station also using the split screen option there. This guy here, I have a theory that this guy, he's a personal trainer, an online trainer, and all of that. But all of his reaction videos are exactly the same.
Oh,
So
really?
I think he filmed himself once, which is a genius strategy, and then he just uses the same reaction on every single video,
Oh,
pretty
wow.
much. Yeah,
That's making
and
it
then
easy.
this one here is a little disturbing. This guy uses a completely different, nothing to do with his business. He has a LED lighting business, and he does this quite a bit. He uses like these controversial, like viral videos,
Yeah.
uh, and then he stitches his like without any shame. He just stitches a full promo for his lighting LED lighting business after, and the original
Wow.
video that he uses.
That's
The original
crazy.
video that he uses has nothing to do
Huh.
with his lighting business.
That's crazy.
And then here, Will Smith playing chess. I'm a big chess player as well,
Mm.
so that was pretty cool there. But in a nutshell, like I said, Viral Valet allows you to create those same kind of
Hmm.
videos very, very quickly. So
Hmm.
we have three options. We have our custom videos. So, like I said, if you know exactly the kind of videos you want to
Hmm.
react to, or if you want to stick to a specific niche that you're passionate about, you can just go directly to the custom videos tab, click create video, and then here you just select the option that you want. So we have
Mm.
the split screen option, we have the stitch incoming option, and then we have the reaction, the picture in picture
Okay.
option as well.
Hmm.
Now the picture in picture will be one of our upgrade options, so just want to be upfront about that.
Hmm.
But here we have split screen. So here you have the option to either make it horizontal or vertical. They're both working well. It just
Hmm.
gets a matter of preference or a matter of what the original video looks like, so that you can make sure they both fit well. So here you have, we'll do horizontal, and here we also have the ability for you to split, control the split of which video shows more. All
Okay.
right, so that obviously is going to depend on
So is that
multiple things.
is that the size of the screen, the split?
Yeah,
Okay.
the size exactly. So if you want your reaction to
Mm-hmm.
fit more on the screen, then you'll move it more to this side.
Mm.
If you want the original video to show more, you'll move it more to this side. Now we will
Okay.
be having a preview option here as
Yeah.
well over the next. It won't be ready for launch, but my developer is already working on it. It should be about 2 weeks to have the preview here, so that you can see exactly what that's going to look like visually.
Okay.
And then here we have an option where you can loop the second video. So this will be important if your reaction is shorter than the actual video. It'll just loop it so that it will stay
Yeah,
there
okay.
until the end of the
Yeah.
end of the video. This will be especially important as well if you use some of our done for you reactions. Those tend to be about 10 to 15 seconds long. So it'll just loop if your original video is longer than that.
Okay.
And then here we have the option to select the audio track. So if you want, if you're not going to be saying anything in your reaction videos, which is beautiful. I mean, the fact that you can even do that, not say a single word and just stitch a facial reaction is amazing. So we have the option here for you to just make the original video's audio track the only one sounding. You can make your audio the one sounding if you are speaking over the video, which some people do that. I follow a comedian who does that. He just plays the visuals of the original video and then he's talking over it, making jokes and all that stuff. Or you could also have the option to have both. Okay, so if you want to react in real time to the video, you can do that. Here we also have the ability to add text to add a little bit more attention grabbing stuff to the video, and then you can choose where the placement of that text goes.
Okay.
And then down here is where you paste the video. So I have one here. Is pretty much a workout video. All right, and then here is where you have.
So when you put the URLs there, is it then automatically downloading the videos from there?
Yeah, exactly. So once you put the video here, and once I'm done with this and I hit create, the process starts where it's gonna scrape the video from here and then stitch it all together. And then here, the second video, you can do the same thing. You can either put a video that you found online. So there are some reaction videos on YouTube, like movie scenes that people like to use in their reactions, like funny movie scenes and all that stuff. So you can always do that, or you have the option to upload a video file as well.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'll do this one here, which is pretty funny. This guy's like, well, me? No, because the workout video is a very intense workout. So it's like, nope, me, no.
So you provide these videos as well with Viral Valet?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool.
Let me try this one on a different one because that one's not. Let me just put a different URL because we have some of them that were cropped, so that one doesn't seem to be. Let me just do a URL. Hit create. Oh, they can't be the same. All right.
Okay.
Let me grab something else. Let me upload. Oh, I can do one. Here, I have one where it's just me staring at the screen. Here we go. And it's amazing that you can literally do one where you're just staring at the screen.
Yeah. And saying nothing.
Not even facial expressions, just staring, literally just staring. So that's the process that started. So the one that I was trying to create is this one here. So I'll show you an example. All right. Oh, I know why, because I did it as a stitch instead of the picture-in-picture.
Oh yeah, there you can see the guy.
So you can see that same guy. So what happens when you do the picture-in-picture one is that it removes the background, and then you have the ability to add it. I'll show that now, but this is exactly how.
Me? No.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's one there, and you can see I think that one was done already. Yeah, that was pretty quick for that one to complete there. Um, you see,
Yep.
it's literally me just staring, all right, in shock, pretty much.
So
And that,
you can basically upload your own pictures or your own videos. You can also use a library that's inside. Do you have the library? Can you show that to us, or is it not available right now?
the library will be in here within the next by tomorrow. My
Okay.
developer told me,
Yeah,
but we have
because
them all
we're
ready.
early in this review. If you're watching this right now, it's not being released yet. I went on a vacation. Actually, next week I'm going on vacation, and the product is not being launched yet. So we did an early interview because I wanted to put this out to you guys. So when the product's being released, there will be pre-launch webinar also that we're going to discuss. But then this stuff will be ready, right?
Yeah, it will. And you can see we have the videos ready. It's just a matter of my developer getting them in there. But these are all the ones that we're going to have. So shocked,
Nice.
serious, no, laughing, excited, clapping, can't believe it, angry. And it's going to be a library of ever growing reactions.
Nice.
So we're going to have pretty much every emotion in there. And then here we have I think I just did the split screen. So the stitch incoming is very similar. So you have that. The text, usually what people use is stitch incoming so that the person watching knows that once the original video is done, there's going to be a reaction or an opinion afterwards.
Okay.
Same options here to select where the text goes, when you want the stitch incoming to show up. So this is usually when the original video is done. So if the original video is 15 seconds, you put 15 seconds there, and then how long you want that stitch incoming text to show. So 3 seconds is a good amount. And then here you do the same thing. You paste in the video URL. You do want to make sure that it's the raw URL without those extra characters at the end. And then you have the second video at the end of it. You hit create, and then the same process happens. It just goes ahead and starts stitching it together. And then we have that picture-in-picture option. Okay. Which here you choose where you want it to show up, left, right, and we're also going to have top right, top left on here. I already told my developer to add that in there. And then when you want the reaction to start. So since this is picture-in-picture, I like going right away. Here you have the option as well, how big or small you want your reaction to be on the screen. And then you can loop the reaction as well. Again, it depends on how long the original video is and how long your reaction is. Same thing with the audio track. And then here you can add more text, same thing. So it's very similar here on where you want this one to show up as well. And then the rest of the process there is the same. And then that's going to go ahead and create the picture-in-picture effect. So all three strategies are very, very effective. So you can use a combination of all three of them when you're creating your reactions. So that's option number one. You can just go in and start creating custom videos. Option number two, here we have our viral videos. Like I said, this is a library of constantly growing videos in all types of niches. You can come in here. Here goes a fishing one for me, and then you can see how many views it has. So you can pick any one of them.
Nice.
You can preview it here. You can track it right here if you want to stay on top of how many views it's getting. And then here's where you can go directly into creating your own custom
so
video
you can
for it.
use this first video immediately from here.
Exactly. And then you pick which type you want, and then all the other options show up there.
Yeah, nice.
Exactly how you want it. All right.
Nice.
So
that's even an easier option, right? To go to the viral video section, pick a viral video, and then just stitch your reaction video to it.
Exactly. So if you're not a strong user of the social video apps, boom, you just come here, and then you have all these videos, and these are constantly updated on a daily basis. So you'll never run out of videos you can react to, and then you can always search as well if you want. And then here, our third option is the viral hashtags. So this is pretty much coming from the viral video stream. So it kind of tells you what hashtags all those videos are using and how many views they're generating. So the For Your page obviously is the top one, since everyone.
So you can see which type of videos are going viral right now.
Exactly. So here we have pranks, obviously are big. Hairstyles, dog videos, crazy dog, Eminem if you're a fan of his music, funny TikToks, routine. Obviously, this one is big right now. Everyone was kind of copying that Ashton Hall guy's routine. Cats of TikTok, so if you're a big cat person. Fitness, obviously a big one. Gym, and you can click on any one of them, and then you
Okay, now
see
you can
which
see the
videos.
videos. Okay, cool.
Exactly. So that's how you can pretty much come in here and quickly create videos. If you want to track your accounts or your clients' accounts, then you can come here and to the accounts tab and start tracking any account that you'd like. You just enter the
Okay.
URL there, and you'll be able to start tracking, all that account's stats. And it could be your account, your client's account, if you want to keep them up to date at how much they're growing and all of that. You can track your competitor's account, whatever it may be. And then you can also track individual videos in here. So you can add any new videos that you
Okay, so you can
that
see
you
how they're
create. You come in
performing.
here, exactly, and then you just click on this tab here. You get the details,
Okay, cool.
and you can watch it, all the views and all that information to get even more ideas if you wanted to as well, based on accounts and videos that you like to watch.
Nice.
Um, and then down here we have another one of our upgrades, which is our built-in influencers tab.
Okay.
So another option that you have, not only for going viral yourself, but if you want to tap into kind of some additional gas to the fire, we have our influencers here. So these are people that already have built-in audiences, are able to generate a specific number of views. And a big strategy that a lot of big brands are using is to pay these influencers to post, a sponsored post. So we have all of their contact
Okay.
information here, so you can just reach out to them, and you can see we have 516,000 results. So
Nice.
obviously, the more followers and views that they generate, the more they charge.
And is this
So
is this from multiple platforms or only from TikTok?
yeah, this is multiple platforms as
Okay,
well.
cool.
So you can
So you can
and
use
the
this
majority.
as well when you want to do paid advertising or you want to promote your product. You can contact these influencers
Exactly.
to
So
do a
if
shout
you
out.
want, exactly, if you do have a bit of a budget, you can reach out to some of these people. And again, it doesn't have to be the big ones, like if people with 1 million followers or 700,000 followers. You can go after the people with 20,000, 30,000 followers, and you can pay 200 to $500 for a sponsored post. There are people who accept $100. If they have
Yeah.
5,000 to 10,000 followers, you can pay them $100 for a sponsored post and then work your way up. But those sponsored posts work very, very, very well,
Nice.
especially if they have great engagement, which you can see here. All right. Sometimes it's not about their followers numbers, but the engagement that they
Yeah.
have, which is true in anything. Even with their email list or whatever it may be, your engagement is really what counts. Um, because at the same time, a lot of these people, can fake,
Yeah.
can pay for subscribers and all that. So you want to also pay attention to that engagement amount. And then here you can go into analyzing accounts. All right. So it's a little bit different. The tracking that just tracks here, you can actually go and analyze. You can add an account. And then once you add an account, what's going to happen is it's going to pull in all of their videos. And you'll be able to come here to the search tab and find videos that are specific to that account. So if I type in Broward, this is a big page here in South Florida that kind of posts a bunch of viral videos of stuff that's going on. So you can come in here and use that to find videos as well.
Okay.
And yeah, and that's it. That is Viral Valet in a nutshell. Pretty simple, powerful
Cool.
app that allows anyone to come in here and start creating viral videos that they can go out there and start posting.
Nice. So, a few questions, Joshua. First one, we started by saying, "Hey, it's legal to use other people's video." What's the rule behind that? Is that as long as you post a reaction to a video, you can reuse an existing video?
Yes, exactly. So as long as you're creating your own version of it, you are reacting to it, stuff like that, you can use these videos.
Okay. Second question is, how hard is it to rank these videos so that you go viral actually with your new channel? I mean, does a new channel need to warm up or is it starting pretty fast? What's the experience with that?
Yeah, you can definitely go in and start I created a new phishing account last week, I think. The first video I posted got over 1,300 views.
Oh, wow.
And I believe I posted an additional 4 or 5 videos. I think altogether I've got over 3,000 views, and it's been a handful of videos. So it doesn't have to be an existing account. You can start with a new account and start getting views right away. And it's all because, again, there's already these groups of people that are have shown interest in watching these kind of videos. So that's the beautiful thing about this, that you don't need to have an existing audience. The social algorithms have already done the hard work for you of identifying who wants to watch these videos. So as long as you feed in to that algorithm and give them more videos for them to show their users, you can get started with this pretty quickly.
Nice. And then another question. I mean, we can all have viral channels. Do you have also monetization strategies, how to monetize these channels?
Yeah, absolutely. There's multiple ways to monetize this. So obviously the most obvious one is to get paid per views. And once you get to a specific amount of views, you unlock the ability to monetize your views. That is one of the ways that you can go after. Each platform pays differently. TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, I believe they stopped their paying their users. But TikTok and YouTube, you can get paid per views for your videos. On top of that, you can also, one thing that works really well is once people start seeing that you're creating viral videos, they want to be able to do so too. So you can say, hey, I create my videos with this app, and you have the link in your profile. Because a lot of times these people will end up on your profile as well. So you have whatever it is that you want to monetize, you have it there in your call to action will be on your profile description.
Nice. So basically you're saying they can become an affiliate of your platform?
Yeah, exactly. So they can become an affiliate of my platform, or whatever it may be. That's just one idea. And then one thing that people can do as well is make sure that they're the first one to comment on their video and pin their comment. And then everyone that's watching the video, there's a good chance that the first thing they do is go to the comment section. And then the first pinned comment is, can be a call to action to whatever it is that you're looking at to push people to. And then you can also set up automations. So if you jump into the crypto niche or the weight loss niche or the training niche, you can set up automations where if people comment a specific word, they get sent a message with a link that they opt into. So there's multiple ways, and that's the beautiful thing about this. Once you start getting eyeballs on your videos, which is
it opens opportunities
right away. It opens up people. It opens up those eyeballs. So you can start testing and tweaking different things. You can directly like that LED lighting guy. He literally if you have a business like that, you can just grab random viral videos and just without shame, plug in your
viral product. Put your viral product on a viral video.
And man, the amount of views that the guy gets, and that's eyeballs to his business.
Yeah, crazy. Hey, so Joshua, what date are you going to release it? There's a pre-launch webinar where people can sign up. Can you tell us a little bit more why people should sign up for the webinar? Because obviously they're going to see this video. We'll redirect them to the sign up page where they can sign up to get early access, etc. Can you tell us a little bit more about the pre-launch webinar?
Yeah, so the pre-launch webinar is going live on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, from there we go live at 11 o'clock.
Okay, nice. What are you going to tell during the webinar, what you haven't told here?
Yeah. So on the webinar, I always go above and beyond with everything. I'll show you all the additional stuff that got added as well over the next couple of days. And anyone that shows up to my webinars, they know that I always save a little bit, and I go all out on the webinars for people that show up live. So make sure that you are on there.
Nice. Thank you so much, Joshua. And if you're watching this, make sure to check the link in the description, or maybe you're already on the sign up page if you're on my email list. But make sure to sign up to get all the information. You're probably also going to get the best price from Joshua when you're on the webinar. Joshua, knowing you probably raise the price after the webinar as well, or maybe already during the webinar. Not sure about that one.
Sometimes it happens. Sometimes I don't want to let too much out, but sometimes I give a special on the webinar, and then it sells out, and then usually after the webinar it goes up.
Exactly.
But you got to be there to get some good deals.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Is there anything you'd like to say, Josh?
No, just make sure that you're there early. You get it. You pick this up right away. There's never been an easier way for the average person to go out there and use these social video platforms to build a big audience, to get a bunch of views, to get people watching your content, and then from there, that's one of the toughest things to do right now is get traffic. That's if you're trying to build a business, traffic is the lifeblood of any online business. And being able to do that now has never been easier, especially piggybacking off of other people's viral videos. And that's what Viral Valet does and allows anyone to be able to quickly and easily go in there and use these videos.
Well, sounds awesome. Sounds easy. Again, thank you so much, Josh. And if you're still watching till the end, thank you for watching. Make sure to like this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done yet. I do a lot of interviews with product creators. I do product reviews, etc. Check the link in the description. Sign up for the pre-launch webinar. Again, Joshua, thank you so much. And everyone, see you in my next video. Bye-bye.